Welcome to Legends of Change, a special edition. Why is this a special edition? Simply because we revisit our legends and we get a bit more personal with them on lessons they have learned during the year 2022 and plans for 2023 while they get ready and dress up for a special treat at a few restaurants in Windhoek that have offered to spoil our community legends to a very delicious signature meal. There is lots to learn, so stay tuned. Remember Cecilia Abisai, who discovered a passion in a traditionally dominated men's sector for generations?
My name is Cecilia Abisai. I'm 28 years old. I'm a mother of one and I'm the eldest among my siblings and being the only daughter, the only girl among 5 boys. So I was born and raised in Oshakati, where I've attended my primary school at a school called Oshakati Primary School, and then I moved to Ingozi, a school that is well known, where I did my grade 6 till 8, and then later moved to Warwick Bay, where I've completed my high school at a school called Kusebmoon Secondary School. In 2013, I moved to Windhoek to further my studies. In 2017, I managed to secure a job at Pukevit's Mega Build, where I was employed in a garden section, gardening department, where I actually began to fall in love with plants. Since I was already, I'm actually in that department of plants, and so now one day in 2019, I was wondering now in my room, what can I do? What is that one thing that I know that I can do, and that at the same time I'm actually able to generate income in what I love doing. And then what is the one thing that I actually have passion for? And then that's now when I actually thought of doing gardening, plants and landscaping, designing gardens. So it all came to that. So that's actually where I started falling in love with plants, loving plants and just want to be in the garden every time, yes.
Now that we remember Cecilia, let's hear how 2022 was for her.
After our business episode aired on NBC, Legend of Change, it actually changed my life and my business life. To the point of we got a lot of calls and a lot of messages, people wanting to use our services, people requesting for quotations, people just wanting to know more about Tuwawa landscaping and nurseries, and we are really grateful for that. In the past, after the episode have aired, I've attended 2 conferences. One was, the title was Women in Business. And then there was also another business conference that I've attended. So, and then we still have some few businesses conference that we'll be attending. 2022 was really, I can say, a blessing. I've managed to accomplish a lot of things actually, or most of my year resolutions, I've managed to tick them off. And okay, yeah, it was a great year, but somehow I also had the ups and downs. I lost some of my loved ones, and but in the midst of that, everything, I can say it was actually more of a good than the bad. So it was really a good year, and yeah.
Previously, Cecilia spoke about studying in 2023 to expand knowledge in horticulture. So does this still remain a plan for 2023, and what are other additional plans?
Basically, what's more important for me now is currently just to focus more on my business, to finding means on how I can grow my business, and coming up with new ideas. And actually, I just want to grow my business and improve on marketing strategies that I can use to market my business out there, and actually just to do better. And yes, definitely I'll be studying next year, and surprisingly I'll actually be studying 2 different courses again. One has to be sign language, and yes, and I'm also doing horticulture next year. So, and then yes, like I've said, I've accomplished a lot this year, so I managed to finish my education qualification, and yes, so
Financial mistakes or regrets. Are you usually spending more than you are earning or spending without a budget, which is also common in those with businesses? Sometimes these mistakes include also not charging the right prices. So what are Cecilia's financial mistakes and how does she intend on going about finding remedies in 2023? And in addition, does this landscaping sector still discriminate against women?
In 2022, I actually did a lot of financial regrets. With my business, let's start off with my business. I was more focusing on just doing the job and not really the money. Even though, because I wasn't really, I felt like I've shot myself on the foot. And I actually want to do better, so I'll want to plan and just come up with a pricing and just stick to them, because I wasn't constant with my pricing, depending on the situation and so far. So I was more of an understanding person and so forth, a lot of discounts, which is needed though, but I think I was more lenient on that. And then to my personal regrets, financial regrets, a lot. I'll go in the shop, I'll find something on sale and I'll get it without budget. So I can bring up a budget, I can draw up a budget, but I don't stick to it. So I actually want to do better in 2023, this year. So I want to do really better. So I want to stick to my budget and just come up with new ideas or new plans on how am I going to make sure that I follow what I've set up. And yes.
Mental health is something that a lot of us neglect in our adult life, which is dangerous because health and mental health plays a big role in our everyday lives. It includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It also affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. So how important is this to Cecilia, and how does she plan to better make this a priority in 2023?
With mental health, I think it's mostly an underrated issue, and mental health is very important because if we are not at peace, or if we are not at ease, then we actually won't accomplish what we want to accomplish. So we shouldn't overlook mental health. And with health itself, it's really important the fact that we need to take our health issues seriously, and also just seeking for help when we come across any health issue problem. So we should just seek for help, and also try to exercise, and it will really help.
New Year's resolutions has been for many years been a tradition for many of us, where it's just nicer to plan for the year, be it personal goals to achieve or business enlargement plans to achieve, or just a guide plan so we don't get lost into other temptations along the way in the new year, and not to get angry with ourselves at the end of the year. So what are Cecilia's plans for the new year, and how important is family?
This year, regarding my business, I have a lot in place. I have a lot in place, and I would like to market, bring awareness out there to reach my clients or to reach my potential customers. I'm also planning on opening up just a small shop where I'll be able to sell plants, and yes, I'm actually planning on doing much better, and I have bigger plans for the company. So I can't really say much, but I have a lot in place, and I feel like this year, 2023, is going to be a good year business-wise, and I'm just planning on reaching people out there and bringing awareness, which is something that I actually haven't done much in 2023. So in 2022, so 2023, I would actually like to take it on another level. Family to me, it's not only defined by blood, but people that are close to us, in our circle that love us, like our friends, people that we look up to, people that look up to us. That's what I define family, and they really matter to us, and we should also just share the love they give us. So we should just also do the same what they do to us. And yes, they really matter. The people that are close to you, that are genuine, those are the people that you should always keep closer to you.
Cecilia advises us on what she wished she knew before starting her business. So please don't say we also did not inform you on this before you started your business. And Cecilia also further advises on what to do in 2023.
When I was starting up, nobody really told me that it was going to take hard work and perseverance, and yes, it doesn't grow overnight. A business doesn't grow overnight, and that's something that I thought money will just come. So it's something that you really have to be patient on, something that you actually have to grow. You have to water it so it grows. So yes, if you are planning on starting up a business, go for it. Don't regret. Go for it, and just make sure you put in your best. Work hard, and eventually you will make it. So yes, persistence. I think over the whole year we tend to just go out there and squander our money and do all that without budgeting. So I feel like we should teach people on financial literacy, on just to know to stick to your budget and only buy things that are really necessary to buy, and not just because you need it or you just so just buy something that you really want. So just take care of your money and spend wisely. So yes, that's actually one of the advice that I would want to bring out there. Take care of your money, spend wisely, don't spend on unnecessary things, and budget. Work on your budget and stick to it.
Keep on your budget, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow the budget this year, as Cecilia stressed, because she will be doing the same. And on that note, we can never thank Cecilia Restaurant enough for offering their signature pastas to our community legends and heroes. They did not stop talking about the flavors and service at Cecilia Restaurants, and they are definitely going back there. I hope we will see you there as well. I hope you enjoyed this special edition, because there are many more coming. See you next week, Legends of Change Lovers.